Hey guys, this is Ambi from underdogchance.com and welcome back to my MLB betting more predictions and today's bets for Wednesday, June 21st, first day of summer. I hope your summer will be great. And yesterday I went 5-2 plus 3.29 units of profit. And right now I'm sitting at 168 wins, 129 losses, plus 36.87 units of profit with yield plus 9%, which is great. Positive closing value numbers as well. This is great because all my bets are selected only based on betting model, so no guesswork, nothing else. Simply I put the numbers, check the lineups, put correct pitchers, of course, correct odds, going against pinnacle odds, and this is I think this is okay. Yesterday, Colorado Cincinnati, I need to comment this. If you watch my videos and if you follow me, if you're a member, you know that Pinnacle and many other bookmakers changed this rule uh, of pitcher listing. Okay, so they don't have it anymore. Okay, so some bookmakers still have it, but since the COVID, many bookmakers or sports books changed this rule. So before that, so if you took a game with pitchers listed, and if they changed the pitcher, the bet was void. Okay, so you got your money back. This is not a situation anymore for last 2 years, I think, something like that. I lost many bets because of this, not many, but I lost some bets because of this in the past. Definitely it was more damaging for me because I was using pitchers. Projected numbers are based on pitchers, and then the teams changed the pitcher, especially in that season when there was a COVID. That was really hard. But right now, I think I also lost some bet this season because they changed the pitcher. But yesterday they changed the pitcher with Colorado and Cincinnati, but it was a winning bet. But all the bets goes into the records, and I also think that. The value was still with Cincinnati. Okay, so Cincinnati was a good bet. Also, the odds dropped. It was a good bet, and my betting model shows this value. Okay, I had also Baltimore run line plus 1.5. They won straight, so it was a straight win. I could take them as an underdog, but I mentioned this in my previous videos that at this stage of my life, I like to take a little bit safer bets. I don't need to rush. I don't need to make 10 times in 1 year or something like that. So I'm more in investment mode. And Baltimore plus 1.5 was a winning bet, of course, but for smaller odds. Kansas City Royals was a winning bet. Kansas City plus 0.5 in first five inning was also a winning bet. The only two losing bets were Seattle money line. They lost 3-1. And I also had Seattle in first five innings, also plus 0.5. It was also not winning bet. So 5-2 yesterday. It was a great day. Okay. So the only bet today, I will not bother you today with anything. So the only bet today is Toronto first five inning at 1 unit. Not big bet, not the biggest value, but uh, I will comment all other games, and I hope my numbers will help you. Okay, so but if you're just here for picks, Toronto is my only qualified bet. There is also maybe some potential with other bets because we still don't have the odds from bookmakers. But let's comment quickly all the games. So the first game, Toronto, Miami, Kevin Gausman against Sandy Alcantara. Based on my projections, I give Toronto 55.85% of chance to win this game. If we turn this into the odds, I get 1.79 for Toronto, and the bookmakers have them at 1.80. So there is no value in the full game. Full games includes starting pitchers, bullpen, the lineups, teams numbers, and so on. Okay, but if we exclude bullpens and if we focus on the first five innings, I think Toronto will have some edge compared to bookmakers odds. Okay, they will have the edge in the whole game, but this is not important. It is not important if the team has the edge against the other team. What is important? What is this edge compared to the market? Okay, because if you want to see which team has the edge against other team or which team is better than other team, just check the bookmakers odds. They have very good numbers. Okay, so if you want to know which team has better chance, simply check bookmakers numbers, and if you use American odds, simply look for minus odds, and you will get the answer. But this is not the question for us sports bettors. Okay, what we need to answer is, uh, what is your projected probability, your analysis compared to the bookmakers odds. Okay, not how big edge your team has against other team. Okay, you need to compare this edge with the betting market. Okay, and I think that Toronto, not I think, betting model shows that there is a value with Toronto, because my betting model gives 59.58% of chance to Toronto in first five innings, which gives me the odds of 1.68. In first five innings, I only have decimal odds. Okay, I don't show American odds because the spreadsheet is anyway white, right? And I just, but I also have formula which is very easy to calculate from decimal or from American to decimal. But I personally use decimal odds. And yesterday was a question about how much I would bet if here is 1 unit. It is only 1 unit. Okay, 1 unit is 1 unit. 2 units is 2 units. So if my betting model suggests to bet 1 unit on minus 900, I wouldn't risk 9 units. I think this is completely crazy. But this is a topic for another time. I simply use decimal odds. They're very simple to use because you simply multiply your stake with the other number, with the odds, right? In American odds, you need to use if statements. If minus odds, then you bet 100. Let's say minus 100, you bet 130 to win 100. If you have plus odds, then you bet 100 to win 130. If the odds are plus 130. And we know that most bettors, at least the bettors that I met in my life, and I try to teach them, and I try to show them the way of betting. Most people struggle with math, with computers, with spreadsheets, with statistics, with basic concepts, and American odds will even overcomplicate this. Okay, so I'm not saying that you should use decimal or American. You can do whatever you want, but I just want to show you that maybe give your chance with decimal odds because they are simpler. Okay, they are much simpler. Okay, because every bookmaker has these options. Just click, usually at the top of sportsbook you have the odds, and you simply select decimal odds. But again, at the end of the day, it is not important which odds you use, but how you find the value and how you bet. But when I say 1 unit, this is 1 unit, not 5, 3.5 or something like that. It is 1 unit. Okay, here Toronto, this is another example. Toronto, this is minus odds. This is around minus 120. So it is 1 unit bet, not 1.20. Okay. If I would bet 1.20, I would say 1.20 because the unit is the percentage of your bankroll. Okay. Unit should not, when we talk about the units, we should never talk in absolute numbers. We should always talk in relative numbers. Okay, unit is always a relative number. So you have a bankroll, and unit is relative number. Not, some people say, I bet $1 million on a game. Well, this betting $1 million on a game doesn't make you a successful sports bettor or a sports bettor that has the edge against the market. There are some people who sell mattresses. There are some people who are good at boxing, and they make bets which are worth millions of dollars. And they are not sports bettors that have the edge. They are not players who can make 10,000s of bets and have the edge against the market, right? So those are two completely different things. Some people, they made a lot of money in their life, not because of sports betting, but because of something else. And because of this, they can make such bets. Then you have a successful or smart bettor who bets only $100 per game, but he has the edge. He have good ROI. He makes his own numbers. Bookmakers move the lines because of his action, and this is a skillful bettor. Okay, we always need to talk in relative numbers when we talk about units. But I will talk about this in the future. So let's focus on spreadsheets now. Okay, Tyler Wells. This is Baltimore against Tampa Bay Rays. I never know standings. I have no idea who is the first and who is the last in MLB baseball. Okay, I never look at standings. Sometimes I hear, I don't want to bet on this team because they're last. Who, who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody is looking at standings. Okay, maybe at the end of the season when some teams are maybe very motivated or some teams are not motivated, or you need to check if they will play with rookies, something like that, yes. But during the season, nobody, at least professionals or those successful bettors that I know, they don't care about standings. The only thing they care are probabilities. Okay, Baltimore Tampa Bay Rays, Tyler Wells, Bradley, based on my projections, as you see, Baltimore should be plus 129. They are plus 129, and there is no value. Colorado, Cincinnati. um, we have Cincinnati once again as a, let's say, bigger favorite. I have projected at minus 180, but bookmakers still don't have the odds. Maybe there will be some pitching change. I don't know, but later we need to probably reproject the line because most of those bookmakers still don't have open line. Okay, but if those two pitchers start, then of course uh, Cincinnati should be a favorite. Okay, but once a bet is locked, once you push the button bet on your bookmaker, and if they don't have pitchers listed, then it is accepted, right? Chicago Cubs, Pittsburgh, Kyle Hendricks, Rich Hill. Based on my projections, Pittsburgh should have a little bit better chance. Bookmakers have this game close to even, maybe small value with Pittsburgh, but not good enough. Kansas City Royals, Detroit. Yesterday, I had Kansas City. They beat Detroit. And in today's game, they are, based on my betting model, small underdog. They are small underdog. The numbers are too close. New York Mets, Houston. Houston beats Mets yesterday, and I give them better chance today as well. But I think Mets are a little bit underrated. So bookmakers have them at plus 138. I have them at plus 115. And there's maybe small value with Mets, but I'm looking for number one or bigger. Okay, so this number will show me if there is enough discrepancy or not. Okay, Arizona, Milwaukee, Zach Gallen against Julio Teheran. Based on my projections, Arizona should be at 1.72, bookmakers 1.71. As you see, no value. St. Louis, Washington. Usually Washington is a little bit underrated, but they're also losing games. But in the long, it would be very interesting if we can simulate this game, I don't know, million times, right? And what would be the record? Okay, but based on my projections, St. Louis will have 54.29% of chance to win this game. My fair odds minus 119, bookmakers minus 159, so small value with Washington. But as you see, this number suggests that this is still not close to be a qualified bet. Atlanta, Philadelphia, I have average pitcher, not enough information about their pitcher at this moment of the season, so I simply skip this game. Seattle Yankees, Luis Castillo, Johnny Brito. I didn't check the latest lineups or the injuries, so I used yesterday's lineups and made first projections for this game just to get the picture about this game. I checked some soft bookmakers. I think they have very similar number. Maybe there will be some value with Seattle. I don't know, but at this moment I still don't have the odds, and this is just a rough picture about this game. Seattle should be a favorite. And I have minus 183 on Seattle. Okay, so I don't know if Aaron Judge is playing again or something like that. This might change later, but at this moment, this is not bad. And again, if I will take any other bet today, I will post below in the comment. Okay, so check it 1 hour before the game. I will post it much earlier, uh, but if I will take any bet, I will post below in the comment. I will not forget today. Okay, Oakland, Cleveland, Paul Blackburn against average pitcher. I skipped this game again. Boston, Minnesota, Whitlock against Sonny Gray. Based on my projections, Minnesota should have a little bit better chance to win this game. They are small favorite, not qualified. Okay, Texas White Sox, Martin Perez against Michael Kopech, a left-handed pitcher against righty. I give Texas better chance to win this game. 51.43% of chance to win this game. Bookmakers have very similar numbers, so the price is very similar. because they also include the margin, so no value. Then we have Dodgers against Angels. Pinnacle still don't have the odds. Not sure why. Maybe they will change the pitcher or something like that. We will see later. And again, if I will take any other bet, I will post it here. But based on my projections, if they start with Groove, I don't know how to pronounce this, against Ohtani, Angels should be small favorite. So if this stays the same, if we check the lineups, if we reproject the lines, and if bookmakers offer, let's say, even money, or something similar, then adjusted Kelly criterion value might be one, and this could be a qualified bet. But at this moment, I don't see any value. San Diego Padres against San Francisco Giants, average pitcher, so I skip the game. So today only Toronto first 5 inning, and that's it. Whatever you decide to take, I wish you good luck and see you tomorrow.